All right, another successful mission.
Now you just look strangely uncomfortable. Can you ask the raptor for motivation, please? Okay.
She's very photogenic.
Nothing can stop us now.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. It's Chip and Dale. How are you guys doing? Hello, Grogu.
Don't he be shy. If you want to go over.
Now, Universal Orlando Resort, Earl the Squirrel needs his own Christmas tree over here for the meet and greet. I think so. I think we're gonna make that happen. We'll put that.
4 of you have tried to kill me in the past. 1 of you succeeded.
Do you think the people on the moon ever look over and say, wow, it's a full spaceship Earth tonight? But welcome back to the sign welcoming you to Universal Orlando Resort.
Terrifying, isn't it?
Hiya, Scooby! We're here at Disney's Polynesian Village Resort with the newly opened Kona. I don't remember what it's called. Good morning, Magic Crew. Happy Monday. And welcome to another Ear to Ear Magic live stream coming to you live from the Walt Disney World Resort. We are here in the Transportation and Ticket Center of the Magic Kingdom. Getting ready to make our way in this morning, this fine Memorial Day. Nice and warm, sunny day, bright blue skies, puffy clouds. We're glad that you guys could join us here today. This is the first time you've ever joined us here on our channel for our theme park live stream from either Walt Disney World or Universal Orlando Resort. Again, crosswalk. My name's Chris. I'm your Disney travel agent in the parks, your camera operator for today. Along with me is my son, Owen. And we're looking forward to spending a couple hours with you guys here in the Magic Kingdom today on Memorial Day. So, as you come in, you're going to notice we have an extremely wonderful community. Here we refer to as the Magic Crew. So if you're new to our channel and you hear us say Magic Crew, we have called our community the Magic Crew for many years now. Because in our opinion, the real magic happens on your side of the camera in the live chat that's coming straight from our community. So we hope that you guys will feel comfortable today jumping in, maybe even if you like it enough to hit the subscribe button and join the more than 34,400 Magic Crew members who at one point or another come with us here in the parks some point Monday through Friday. So I can feel the heat on my side of the face right here. Can't you feel it?
I'm already starting to feel the sun.
All right, we are coming up to the security area here at the Transportation and Ticket Center. Guys, we do not record video or audio when we go guys continue to chat, check in with each other here in the community. And as soon as we get to the other side, we'll be back and chat with you. So.
All the way down to those purple umbrellas, friends. All the way down to those purple umbrellas, right down that way. All the way down to those purple umbrellas, guys. Purple umbrellas, purple umbrellas.
Not that much.
All the trams today. All the trams.
Everybody guys going to the second purple umbrella.
Alright guys, so we're going to be putting you guys on pause. If we walk this far, we can just walk to the poly. We're halfway there.
Way.
Alright guys,
Way.
continue to chat. Mods, take care of everybody. We'll be back with you guys as soon as we are all the way through security. We'll see you real soon. All right, everybody, welcome back in. Get this one for me. How about a ferry boat today? Thanks, sir. Let's go ride in the ferry boat. Now, summer doesn't officially start until the third week of June, but we all know as schools across the nation are closing out their school years. Some are already done. Others will finish out this week. Some states will be finishing out the first weeks of June. We kind of feel like this is like the beginning of summer. So, did we miss it? Owen, how did you have this happen? How did you let this happen, Owen? I gotta wait for a whole nother boat now.
There's one coming this direction, but still.
Gas off next to you about 2 minutes, guys. Right behind it.
Alright.
Right after you look at this and see the residents.
The General Joe Potter setting sail across the Seven Seas Lagoon without us. Man.
In Florida, summer starts early. In Florida, we don't really even have seasons. We just have four
We-
variations of summer.
We started summer sometime back in March.
We have normal summer, we have cold summer, we have normal summer again, and we have very, very hot summer. Those are our 4 seasons here.
Florida summer goes pretty much all the way up until about Thanksgiving. It takes a break. How you doing this morning, Pam? Pam says if you are not first, you're last. Well, since we're the last one, we're going to be the first ones on the boat. So,
That's why I came back around the island and put my strobes on. I was like, sorry.
all right, the General Joe Potters getting ready to head out. That means we're going to be getting on the Admiral. What? You named the other boat?
I know it's Joe Potter by heart, 'cause that's the one we usually get on back to.
We're going to be getting on the Fowler.
Admiral Fowler?
Fowler. I believe Fowler is the name of the gentleman. I think he was an engineer that Walt Disney worked with on the Florida project
Cool.
to get rid of the swamps and make this into a theme park area.
I didn't really think of that.
Is his name Joe too? Admiral Joe Fowler? Is it Joe Fowler? I just know it's Fowler.
There was so much terraforming that went into that. I mean, like, if we're just talking about
Back in the 60s, this is a swampy swamp.
the 7 Seas Lagoon alone, just so much had to be taken out and then refilled with water.
No, this was not even this is all man-made. This is not even water beforehand. They
Yeah.
dug this all out
They dug it all out.
and they put it on top of the area where the Magic Kingdom is and built a second story. So yeah, Fowler's got a big history with the Walt Disney Company. How you doing this morning, Greg? Welcome in Disney's Magical Journeys. Good to see you, Maribel. Kitten Duo, welcome. Happy Monday.
Jen says, all I heard was Potter and I immediately thought Ferry. No.
That's the other part. That's the Potter's in the other part.
That's the other thing.
If you guys are just popping in with us this morning, good welcome in. Glad to see you this Memorial Day. Hello, Glamorous Grace. Good morning. Hello, Nicola G. Fox goes, welcome in. Jen, good to see you. Hello, Barbie B, Majority, All-Star with us this morning. Morning, Pickle Shake. Good morning, Grumpy News. Welcome in, TLP. Joseph!
Richard S. Marvine.
Oh, we have the Irvine. This is the third ship. We're not going to get the Fowler at all.
So we have the Fowler, we have the Joe Potter, and we have
The Fowler, the
Richard
Potter, and the Irvine.
Irvine.
Yep. You know, I always wonder at 10 o'clock in the morning when you have people coming off the ferry, coming back from the Magic Kingdom, makes you wonder what's going on. What's their story?
What went down?
Yeah. I mean, what happened in that family's scenario? They got there at 9 o'clock.
What got left in the car? What?
Yeah, just Did they get in and they rode Tron and they're done? Are they heading home? Is this the end of their vacation? Did they just want to ride the boat?
You talk about the time you went there to see Tron, and then you exiled the monorail, and you got to
Hang out with Tony Baxter?
yeah.
That was cool. That was Easter. That was an Easter day. Everybody has a story. Good morning, Alan. Welcome in. Good to see you, Terry. Leo says they left the binky in the car. Now who's the dummy? That's a British joke, by the way.
Probably walking around from the hotels. The thing is, if you're walking, like visiting all the hotels, you would not take the
would you?
ferry. You would just take the
Take the monorail.
Yeah.
Monorail. They got their 17 Mickey Mouse Disneyland 70th celebration buckets, and they're heading home to sell it on eBay. Oh wait, that's the other part.
West Coast.
That's 3 hours from now. Gotcha. How you doing, Teresa? Morning, Mike. Yep. Hey guys, we're getting started much later today than we had expected and planned, but we did have some personal things last night that kept some of us from going to sleep, and it was just a long night.
Good morning, and welcome aboard the Richard F. Irvine. Please take your time. Watch your steps as you come across that gangway. If you care to join us,
But I do care to join you on the upper deck. Let's go on up, shall we? Let's get on the shaded side this time. Can't see the castle as well, but we'll get to the castle in time.
I think our plans may be back at Astral wherever you check that out.
What's that?
I think, looking from afar, I think our plants may be back at Astral over there.
Pam says I saw that guy on the cruise ship. The guy with the floofy hair? Yeah. He happens around a lot. Oh, and slept like a baby.
Yeah, we did a lot yesterday, so I got into bed and I'm just like, I think I didn't even stay awake for like 2 minutes before I just completely.
Good morning, MYG Bang Girl.
Completely went into REM, yeah, right.
Welcome in, John to me. Good morning, good morning, good morning. All right, as we waiting for the Irvine to get loaded up and we move our way on over to the parks, I'd love to hear from you guys, the crew. What did you guys do this Memorial Day weekend? Technically, we're not in the weekend. We are on a Monday. I know it's considered a long weekend because it's a federal holiday and people aren't working. But what did you guys do over Friday evening, Saturday, and Sunday? Our family, we got a little playtime in yesterday. Very little, but it was much appreciated. But we did a lot of working Friday and Saturday. A lot of working. A lot of traveling. Had some errands that had to be done. But what about you guys? What have you done so far? What do you still have planned for the weekend? How you doing this morning, Joe? What's good, dog? Maynard says, Buc-ee's! Did you go to Buc-ee's or are you planning on going to Buc-ee's? I still haven't taken the boys to Buc-ee's. Hello, Chantel. How are you? Kit Newer said I overdid it on yard work, but it was fun doing it.
Chroma's Good Dog says grilled a prime rib roast yesterday.
Roasted up. John B just watched the parade. Pam got more sleep. Jen worked Saturday. Swimming lessons yesterday. Dennis with the littlest one. I have a doctor appointment later today. Wow, you've got a busy weekend. Good morning, Debbie. Find the Fun officially booked our first Universal Studios vacation. Sweet! Thank you so much, Find the Fun, for giving us the opportunity to do that with you this weekend. Yet, while we were doing all the other stuff we were doing, yes, Susan's still booking for our travel clients in and about anytime. Find a spot. Always working. So, thank you, Find the Fun. You guys watched the Epic Universe grand opening celebration last week, and the amazing wait times last Thursday and Friday that Owen and I were watching the entire time.
They've been slowly going up slightly. So let me check how it is today, because it's going to be the day before. It's going to be the closest to how it's going to get when we were there.
Looking to book for Epic Universe later this year or even next year. Now that Universal Orlando Resort's open for 2026 booking, we can do that for you as well. Want to go to Disney World, want to go to Disneyland for the 70th celebration, which is now underway. Want to take a last minute cruise for the summertime. Want to join us for the Utopia of the Seas in July. Anything like that, reach out to us. Just like Find the Fun, we appreciate you guys allowing us to be your Travelmation travel agents. We don't charge you anything. We get paid a commission by the companies that we help you book with. You pay the same price, if not cheaper, if we can find you a better promotion. And you don't pay a dime more than you would if you booked it yourself. And you have somebody you can always reference to and have help with through the remainder of your vacation. So reach out to us at ear-to-earmagic.com. Go to the travel services page. Let us know where you want to go.
So, times for Epic Universe today, currently. 5 minutes for Constellation Carousel, 10 for Hiccups Wing Gliders, 10 for Monsters Unchained.
Wow.
Curse of the Werewolf is currently delayed. 20 minutes for Stardust Racers, 40 minutes for Yoshi's Adventure, 45 for Dragon Racers Rally, 65 for Minecart Madness, 100 for Battle of the Ministry, and Fire Tro and Bowser's Challenge are currently delayed as well.
So they have 3 rides down at the moment. That's always potential.
For three rides down, they still do have some good times. I mean, like Monsters Unchained, still 10 minutes.
I love a 10 minutes Monsters Unchained. I wouldn't even mind 20 minutes for Hiccups Gliders.
So 20 minutes for Stardust Racers.
That's not bad. Yeah. We are going to be at Epic Universe tomorrow, guys. Heads up. We have been planning this as a family day since October, 1st of October of 2024. So when we first purchased tickets, we will not be streaming tomorrow. Now, that's not to say we will not be videoing content. We will have all kinds of stuff to share from our day. We may even go live on Instagram. We may even go live on YouTube. We may even go live on Facebook, who knows? But we will not have a full-length live stream because live streams aren't allowed on the rides, and our family has been counting down since October to ride these rides for the very first time. So look out for some lives here and there. Look out for content as I get a chance to do it, and as I have a 20-minute ride queue here and there. I may pop some pictures up, some quick videos or reels, but tomorrow we will not be streaming on our YouTube channel for an extended period of time. We'll be back on Wednesday. A lot of stuff to do this week as well. We have brand new shows starting tomorrow at Disney's Hollywood Studios, including the brand new revised Little Mermaid. We have our villain show starting next week, or tomorrow. The villain show and Little Mermaid both starting at Hollywood Studios tomorrow. So I think we're going to be hitting Hollywood Studios on Wednesday. Along with Epcot. I think we're going to have to do a double duty. I think we're going to have to do Hollywood Studios, show the new shows with you guys on stream, if they allow. We'll find out tomorrow. Epcot, get some food left. I think we have 8 days left at the Flower and Garden Festival.
Next Monday.
And then Universal on Thursday, and Friday, Animal Kingdom. Because you guys, I heard so much from you guys that you missed out from us not being there on last Friday. Pam, you got to work harder. You got to be badder. That's only the baddest of the baddest. Thank you, Debbie, for your dad's service in the Navy for 30 years. How you doing, Christopher W? Go Tigers, come on. You can come to Utopia. I gotta have somebody who's gonna go down the slide with me. Maribel says we watched Lilo and Stitch last Saturday. We think it's better than the animation version. Uh oh, them fighting words.
Those are fighting words.
I will say, if you guys saw my Instagram post this morning or Facebook post this morning, according to several sources, it is estimated at this point that Lilo and Stitch domestically pulled in about $183 million over the weekend. That, I believe, is a record for any movie over Memorial Day weekend. Yeah, that's about $110 million more than Tom Cruise pulled in for Mission Impossible. But internationally, I think together, worldwide, it pulled up about $500 million, I think, or close to it. It did amazing, guys. So and thankfully, Susan, Owen, and myself got to see it yesterday. We did go see Lilo and Stitch. Hello. How? Got to see my buddy Stitch on the big screen. We'll talk more about that later. Hello, Ken K. All right, Leo's going to take care of the stream on Tuesday. He's going to fly in and take everybody to Epcot. Hatbox Gus wants to know, because he's retired, what's he supposed to do with his time if we're not streaming tomorrow? You have to do like Opie Mama does. Opie Mama goes back and finds some of our old live streams and watches them. Puts them up on the big screen at home. About that. Everyone who goes back and watches our archive live streams, you guys, thank you so much. Every little bit counts, and when you guys watch those 15-second ads in the beginning of those streams, it makes a huge difference to our channel and what we do with our family. So thank you guys for that. How you doing, Jennifer K?
Once again, please pass stairway. You will be given an all clear when it's safe to travel the stairway and go ashore.
So the question is, are they using the upper deck stage? Does that look like this?
No, I don't think they are.
And they put so much time into that, they don't use it that often.
They only use it at like heavy traffic days.
But I guess that's a lot of
Not enough people on the boats at this moment. there we go. Hatbox Ghost is going to go back. And Hatbox Ghost did one of our first ever. I didn't even consider the idea of doing a PayPal challenge, but Hatbox Ghost did one during our tour 3 years ago, I believe it was. We started doing resort tours over the summer. We're going to do it again starting next week in June. We're going to start back into doing resort tours every Tuesday. While we were at Port Orleans Riverside, Hatbox Ghost just threw out there. Now, we're not going to condone this type of behavior. Not that we can control Hatbox Ghost. We just can't have willy-nilly challenges coming up like we used to when we were much smaller and footloose and fancy free. But I forgot what it was. We had 167 people watching the stream at the time Hatbox Ghost brought it up. I remember this because it was somewhere in about 160s, 170s. Hatbox Ghost says, all right, we have 167 people watching. If every person were to donate $1 to PayPal, then this channel could use that for what they were going to need it for, and maybe do better things or different things. If that happens, Chris is going to go down the water slide at the pool at Old Man's Island. Now, mind you, this was not me at all. This was all Hatbox Ghost. Namaj was just like, what's going on? And we just kind of went with it. And now, mind you, everybody did not give $1. But we did have a lot of people who came in and said, all right, we're going to just jump into the challenge. Do you agree to do it? And I'm like, all right, I will allow it. The goal was set by Hatbox Ghost. You guys jumped into it and made it happen. And so I took off my socks and shoes. I took out my wallet. I handed the camera to Susan, who was streaming with me that day. And I went down the water slide. So that seemed like a forever and a day ago. Hatbox Ghost.
Bye-bye, have a good time.
So once again, on behalf of your London-based crew, we do thank you for choosing Watercraft this morning. We do know you have a choice.
You've seen Footloose, but not Fancy Free?
You already tell us they're going to like when you're out in the sun for more than 5 seconds, you start to feel it on your back.
Yep.
Feel it on your neck. That time you're going
to start wearing sunscreen.
Start wearing sunscreen, hydrate your eye. That's the part that's starting to.
Jen says, are there gators in those waters there? Jen, there is a chance. There's a method that we use, and we share this for people who are not used to coming to Florida or have that question. When you visit Florida, how do you know whether or not there's an alligator in the water? How should you be safe? How should you take care? Jen, it's really simple. There is a very simple and short test. What you do is just you get down to the edge of the water. Now here, of course, I cannot do it, but if you're over in a place where you can actually gain access to the water, what you do is you take 2 fingers like this and you put them down about at least an inch. You got to put it in the water about an inch. Hold it there for about 10 seconds. Pull your fingers back out and inspect your fingers. If your fingers are wet, then there's an alligator in that water. So, just remember, it's a very simple test, very quick. You want to know whether or not there's gators in the Florida water.
I thought the direction you were going with that is like, put 2 fingers in, and if you pull them out and there are no fingers, that means there's gators in the water. I really thought that's where you were going with that joke.
Oh no, if you pull your hand back out of the water and your hand's missing, then you
Definitely
got gators. Definitely gators. But
lucky. I like the Expedition Everest challenge. I actually beat the number of rides you rid in one day.
He did.
He went to 13, I went to like 15.
Wow. That's a lot of rides. I know people have done crazy number of rides before.
Oh, dude, I don't know if you were watching, but I was like walking around and at one point a customer asked, are you trying to beat the record? Well, my record's 13s. I'm trying to get to at least 14s. Like, oh, well, if you want to beat the most record.
What was the most record?
He said it was 55, but at one point another customer chimes in and says someone rid smokers run 77 times in one day.
What? I'm not riding 77 times in one day. Happy Monday, everybody. Welcome to the Magic Kingdom here on Memorial Day. Let's go check it out. We're not here to break any records today. We're not here for some publicity stunt. Today we are simply coming in for a couple hours to spend time with our family, the Magic Crew, our community here. Here you leave today and enter the world of yesterday, tomorrow, and fantasy. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Magic Kingdom. All right, Owen, let's head up. Is there something today I want to do? I don't care if I do a single other thing. There's something I want to do right before we walk into the park today. Lots of walls.
There are more walls.
Can we not get to it at all? Oh, we can't get to it at all. Here we can. Okay. No, we can't. No. Can we get it from the other side?
You stay here. Let me go see.
I don't think we can get up there at all. New walls. New walls. Go find out. Yeah, they got the doors over here closed. No. New walls. That section's open back up. I don't think we can get to the railing at all. That's rather sad. That's a no? That's a no. Okay. We'll do it down here. That's fine.
Do you want to ride on one of the cars?
Not at the moment. Doesn't look like they're actually giving rides at the moment, though. Today, we have a lot of people here in the United States are having the day off. It is a federal holiday. Banks are closed. Many businesses are closed. It is Memorial Day. Makes for a big, long weekend, and yes, it's kind of the start of the summer. But guys, as we start off this Memorial Day, we want to remind everybody that this is not about the barbecues. This is not about the full time. But what we are remembering today are those who have served in the U.S. military and given the ultimate sacrifice. Those who have served and died for the cost of our freedom. Thank you so much. In remembering of those, I just want to take a little bit of moments here of silence from me to remember those who have given for Memorial Day. Remembering what Memorial Day is all about. So,
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Not so much an idea of Happy Memorial Day, but a day that we're happy we can set aside and think of all that we've gained for those who've given up everything. So all right, shall we head on into the park some?
How you? Hours in to park permit. We still have pretty decent wait times.
How you doing this morning, Olivia? Welcome to the Magic Kingdom. How you doing, Ramon? Casey Riker Ryder. How are you doing today? Thank you, Ken Duo. Cheers, James. How are you doing today? Welcome in, Peach Dragon. So, we know there are families here in our chat today, watching our live stream today, who have had family members served in the U.S. military, who volunteered, and were not able to return home to their families. So, thankful we're in a country where we can take some time aside and remember that, and always that freedom is not free. It comes with a price. So hello, Eddie. Hashtag hooah. Oh look, I got the oh, that's not the, I thought that was the Blue Angels. No, those are the Blue Ducks.
Lower budgets here.
Those are the Brown Ducks. They're flying in formation though. Really good formation. Good morning, Carol. Welcome in, Chris Gannon.
What's your dream, my little snuggly friend? What about you?
We remember. Thank you, Caleb. I think we can make that happen, Cheryl.
You're right. They're not as bad as they seem.
Pirates is 10 minutes. Watercraft is 20 minutes. Giannis is 55.
55 minutes for Giannis. It's hot. It's hot.
What a nice
Pirates? Let's go to Pirates.
Goodness, Mickey, look at the time. We should begin the rest.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. This is the perfect time for us to go to Pirates.
Perfect time to go anywhere other than here.
Wanted to meet from the land of the Mystic Mountains.
Oh, Mickey, could it be?
Boom, 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 boom.
I think it's my ears now. A little bit.
I can't wait to see my family. Y'all think of me. Hello. And I like warm hugs. I wouldn't mind hugging a snowman right about now myself.
Oh, great question, Broken News. Hey Chris, question. Is it true if you stay at a Disney resort, you get a free water park on your first day?
On check-in day, yes. On your day of check-in, you get granted complimentary admission to any of the water parks that are open. We have to say any because depending on what time of the year you may come, it may be Typhoon Lagoon or maybe Blizzard Beach. But on check-in day, you do have access to a water park your first day. Grumpy news, even better if you're staying for a longer period of time. What a better reason to have a split stay. Split stay, what we call in the travel business, when you check in and stay at one hotel, and before your vacation's over, you check out of one and check into a second different hotel. But considering that's a check-in day and it's a second completely different reservation,
You get to go to
you
the
could
park
go to the
again.
water park again. So, yes, you are correct. That is a perk that they've started in 2025, and I believe they've extended it for 2026. Now, if you're thinking the idea of a water park sounds lovely, but you may not have the opportunity to take advantage of that first day, when you guys reach out to us to plan your vacations, ask about what they call the Tickets and More water park option. There is an add-on to your tickets. We don't make a big deal about it because it's our game is not about upgrades. We're not trying to add on. We're not trying to stack a bunch of extra costs to your vacation. We're not trying to make it more difficult. But if your family loves water parks, there is a Tickets and More water park option that will give you access to both or any water park that's open the entire length of your ticket stay. So if you have like a 5 days worth of tickets, any of those 5 days you can go to the water park. So start off your day at the water park and then head on over to a park, theme park, or start your day off at the theme park, and when it gets the hottest time of the day, have your lunch in the Magic Kingdom, head back to the hotel, change into some swimmies, and head on over to the water park and spend 2 or 3 hours at the hottest time in the lazy river, then head back for fireworks later on. The great thing about that is that option is usually about the price of going to a water park for 1 day, and you can go as many times as you want. So if you are a water park family, if your kids love to get on water slides, if you have no kids but the words lazy river gets you goosebumps, then all you have to do is ask us about it. We'll price it out for you and give you all the details. Water parks and more. It's actually a really good deal. We have several families who take advantage of it. All right, let's head up to the Pirates.
last like 5 times we've been coming here, we usually go to Tiana, so we haven't done this for a bit.
You're watching on your big screen television today, would like to have some information, a quote for your next vacation, whatever it may be. Susan and I are both travel agents. Heather is our travel assistant. We'll be glad to help you guys out with a quote. All you simply have to do is, if you're watching on your big screen television today, is take your phone, scan that QR code, fill out the form. We'll be in contact with you. Like, find the fun. You can get your vacation done and booked and have somebody help you and not have to pay anything extra to do it. So, I'm just assuming that I'm not going to trip over anything because Owen has left me. My eyes do not adjust to the darkness as fast as they used to. I think it has something to do with me staring at a camera screen.
It's going to be 85 mag.
This is the most overlooked, underrated tip trip for a day in the Magic Kingdom. Side note, we appreciate you guys in your crew. What's the most overlooked or underrated tip for the Magic Kingdom? One that doesn't get mentioned a lot.
To be fair, the one guest who was in
Cool, thank you.
Service human.
Temperature.
Get on faster, and not where that's like
Make sure. Make sure.
Keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the hole. And watch your children. And no flash pictures.
No plastic. We're making plastic. We're making sales.
inside the boat, do not touch the water.
Jack Sparrow, or by thunder we'll burn the city to the ground. They need a bit of persuasion, ladies.
I came in unscathed. Ah, I spoke too soon.
Don't listen to him.
Where be Captain Jack Sparrow? Speak up! Or do you fancy a swim with Davy Jones?
Tell him, Carlos, don't be teasing.
What may I offer for these hearty hens? Every one an egg layer.
Not less than be laid golden eggs.
Belay there, you milk rat!
Oh, quit your clucking. The gentlemen want the rum. Don't ya, boys?
What I wouldn't give to see the look on Captain Jack Sparrow's face when he hears down 'tis only me what's got the goods. Keep still. Keep still.
It's us will beat you, brother. You'll not them blasted bubbles.
A toast to Paris and its many shiny rewards. As a career, what could be more rewarding? Drink up with me, ho, show ho. I humbly accept this magnificent treasure as my reward.
Perfect.
On your way now, and tell the world you set sail with Blackbeard. The seas be kind, but who can tell your pages lie on stranger tides? Mark my words, we'll meet again.
All right, let me turn our screens back up to brightness full on. See you guys again. Happy Monday, everybody. Welcome back in. If you're just joining us, welcome to the Magic Kingdom today.
Pirates Arc. Yes, yeah, that's true. Pirates Arc is so cool.
Dead men tell new tales. Hello, Isabel. How are you? Ahoy, ahoy, sailors! I feel like we were just Pirates of the Caribbean here not long ago. I will not be downloading that photo, Owen. I was not looking. It took the photo well before I was expecting it to.
So I took a photo of you looking to the right.
I was not ready. I was trying to focus on getting them a view of the pirate at the wheel. I missed the photo. Hello, Crazy Five Adventures. How are you? Welcome to Michelle.
Our next somewhere has been a member for 25 months. 25 months. Wow, thanks, Chris. And Missy has been a member for 27 months. And still salty I didn't join sooner.
No, I think, did you not get beat by FM Ever After? Our next somewhere, thank you so very much, 25 months. I'm still shocked that next month will be our 9th anniversary for Ear to Ear Magic, 9 years of Ear to Ear Magic. And July, we'll be celebrating 5 years since we started live streaming here on YouTube, here in the park. So that's crazy to think that that's the situation. Thank you guys so much. And oh, Missy, for 27 months and still salty I didn't listen. To everybody who's green in the chat, thank you guys for supporting this channel and this community, allowing us to come in and have a window to the parks and share the fun, the magic with everyone else. Greatly appreciate it. Thank you guys so very much. If you've been watching our channel for a while and do not know what it means to be in the Magic Crew cast, if you don't know what it means to be green in the chat, you can check it out. There's a join button in the middle of the screen. There may even be a join button. I can't remember if our latest chat at the top includes information on how to join Magic Crew Cast. It's a monthly fee of $3.99. I don't look at it as a fee. We want you guys to look at it as a donation to the channel that gives you perks. Like you get to be green in the chat. You get a badge beside your name to show how long you've been a member. And we have special emojis we change out to customize for what's going on with us in the community. And we hope that you guys enjoy being a part of that program. So somebody asked, what's our update on the Pirates Lounge? All we know is it's opening in 2025. We have not gotten a exact date just yet. The only lounge we know of exact is going to be our Geo 82 over in Epcot. Opens up next month.
The Vegan Barrel.
Yeah.
Vegan Barrel, Piracy Lounge, or whatever pirate name run. That's all we know right now.
How you doing, Loser Dorkface? Or I'm sorry, LDF7. That sounds like an official agent name. LDF7. Crazy 5 Adventures. I hope you're having a great day today. I hope it's beautiful weather. And if not, that you make it a beautiful day despite the weather.
Is that it? I'm in.
Isabel and Eddie. I still have my sailor feel. We just got off of the Virgin Voyages group cruise. It felt like just like yesterday, but it's been a week and a half. And it's rough getting off of a cruise ship when you love it as much as you do, and you're like, I just want to be back on a cruise ship. We will be back on a cruise ship again in July, though, and we hope that you guys will join us. Still staterooms available. Royal Caribbean, Utopia of the Seas, July 14th through the 18th. We have a cavalcade coming through? We do. If you guys are interested, reach out to Susan and get a quote today. ear-to-earmagic.com, travel services. Fill out a cruising form. Come join us on the seas. Big muscles. I see you there, looking good, Jeannie. Hello, Turk! The fun has arrived. Go, Baloo. All right, should we take the short pass back? You know, after the box office numbers this weekend for Lilo and Stitch, I am really shocked that Disney did not make a decision to make this a cousin summer celebration. Can you imagine if they had made the entire summer about Stitch? Stitch parades, Stitch shows. Now Stitch is going to be on the Galactic stage over in Tomorrowland all summer long for the Cool Kids Summer. You will be able to see Stitch up there with his DJs. All right, let's vamos. Oh, Joey, I'd love to go to the new DVC Lounge. They won't let us in. We're not DVC members anymore. How you doing today, Joey? We're gonna be walking right by the new DVC Lounge though. Be right up here on our right. We'll show it up as we walk by. Barbecue. I smell hamburgers, hot dogs, somebody grilling at home. Vamos ir a la Walt Disney World. Oh wait, we're here. Head on out this direction. All right, good morning and welcome in, guys. It's almost good afternoon. Coming to you live from the Walt Disney World Resort here in the Magic Kingdom. Today we get to sit back and have some fun in the park, but the big thing is as we hang out with our community today, we want to recognize and remember that today is a day of memory and honoring those who have given their lives in service for our country. So if you have someone in your family who has given their lives for the country and our freedoms, thank you guys so very much. And it's a day to sit back and remember, and that's a special time. So thank you guys for spending it with us today. Now we do have a hard stop today. We are not going to be going too much longer. We do have some additional things that have to be addressed today. We got some other chores. We've got to get.
Things have to be done.
We have a lot of things that have to be done today because tomorrow will be completely out of pocket.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Owen's ready.
I'm ready. Did I tell you that I'm ready? I'm ready.
It has been 8
So
months.
ready.
8 months in the making. Tomorrow we will be going to Epic Universe as a family. Personal day.
You know that those videos of like people holding like their energetic hugs and something on the ground and they just like go. That's the energy I have right now.
He has been shaking in excitement since October.
I've been shaking. I've had trouble breathing.
Actually, we bought the tickets at the beginning of October. I didn't even tell Owen until the end of November. So, I can't really say it's been.
He told me in the middle of Satuic Canteen, and I remember this. It's like they're like for the next like 30 seconds. I'm just.
He did not know we had bought the tickets ahead of time. So we decided not to buy the tickets for the very first day because we thought it was going to be crazy, just jam-packed. Well, we also thought it was going to be vlogger soup.
Yeah.
Bloggers. And we get that. I mean, that's what we do. We stream on YouTube, so we understand that. But it actually wasn't a bad day as far as actual wait times.
I feel like we've made.
I hope it's that way tomorrow.
We think that they probably like let a lower amount of people in the parks for the first couple of days, just so it isn't too crowded.
Thank you to your family, Queen Honey Bear. Wait, who? I gotta go back. I missed something in the chat because we're walking around. Misty says, Maria's my fave princess. Yes, I know. She's not a real princess officially. But you know what? She's better than a princess. You know why? Because she's a lady. Very important. She is definitely a lady. Hey Owen, I'm going to relinquish for a bit. Why don't you take everybody through and enjoy some air conditioning and maybe see a few things. I got this right here if you want to hold it. There you go. I will be right back. Don't talk.
Okay. He's gonna go somewhere, I guess. How you guys doing? Here's Donald Duck. And here's Donald Duck. Show just that out. This is about to get a lot more crowd here. How are you guys doing? I can't do a Donald Duck voice. I want to get into voice acting just so I can do it on the bed. Hello, Ashley. Good morning, Sansar. So we're doing a stream for Memorial Day. To just show you how the crowds are like here. Also to give you something to do on today. Not going to be going for long, as we do have a lot of preparations to make for tomorrow. I'm very excited. I think I'm going to be forcing everyone to sit down at one point. This collection is definitely new. Forcing everyone to sit down at one point and lay out their priorities. I'm going to be looking. I'm going to be looking at videos and media to plan ahead of time. It's going to be big. It's going to be epic. This is new. So this is I have a Small World Spirit jersey, ears, t-shirt. This is definitely a new collection. I would have remembered this. We also have a lug. Ooh, someone. We also have a lug. That is a decent sized lug. This has to be expensive, right? Because usually the smaller ones go around $60 to $90. This is a full-blown bag with its own colorful and protective material. It is, Trumbo please, $90. Okay, I thought it was going to be more expensive than that, but decent for that kind of bag. We also have, I can't leave without at least showing this first. It's a small word. Repeat, 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 repeat. For a shirt for anyone who's gotten stuck at that last portion, and they have so many boats that it takes such a long time to unload that you're just stuck there for a solid 15 minutes. We have a shirt for you. Hey, do you see the smaller collection over there? The smaller collection over there? Look at this. Look at this.
Repeat, 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 repeat. That's true. That is true.
That's true. That's so true. So extremely true.
There's nothing untrue about that shirt.
Nothing untrue.
So
truth nuke.
Cool. You see anything else that's new or different? Or?
This. What's this?
This has been on sale for a bit, but I mean, it's not a bad bag.
Yeah, $50 for that kind of bag. It is decent size because usually lounge flies are much smaller. They can't hold that much.
$80,
so it's cool.
Makes sense because there's a Lion King show, a portion of the show inside there.
My oldest girl says she needs that shirt. Well,
Repeat, 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 repeat.
at least you know one of the locations where it is at. Pete, 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 Pete. Oh, hold on. Before you move out of the sun.
Might as well be walking on the sun.
We got it.
Trying to get out of everybody's way here. What do we got? Pickle Shake just tipped $26.26 in honor of all of our Ohana who have served in the military, who have family that has, sorry, it's really hard to read. Your service, why don't you,
In honor of all the Ohana who have served in the military or have family that has, your service is priceless to our freedoms.
Thank you. You've got me right in the shade and my eyes are, yeah. I kind of need to turn this way.
Is that better? Can you read it now?
Yeah, that didn't help. Now the screen is showing a picture of me putting my makeup on. Thank you so much, Pickle Shake. And we just got a PayPal. We just got a PayPal. We remember your service and the gift you gave. Thank you so much, Pickle Shake. All right, Owen. You got the wait times. Where should we head next? We have less than 2 hours left before we have to close for today. We'll be back with you guys again live on Wednesday at Hollywood Studios.
Hey.
How you doing? Nice to meet you, Scott.
Yeah, my son's touring with Samuel on the chat and everything.
All right, would you like to say hello to him? Here, well, I always ask before I stick a camera in someone's face.
Yeah.
So tell everybody what you just told me so they can hear you.
Yeah, my son's touring with Samuel on YouTube and everything. He's got his own channel also.
Awesome. And are you surviving today? Is the weather?
It's brutal today.
It's not easy.
No, not
You
today.
came prepared. Yeah, multiple.
I was about to say you've got your sun gear, so at least that's going to be better off.
Yeah.
And is there any other plans you guys have for today?
Just staying in the park today and everything, and going home tomorrow. So.
Going home tomorrow.
We've been down here since Thursday.
So how has it been over the weekend?
It was brutal yesterday with the storms that came in last night and everything. So other than that, it's been great.
We appreciate you guys letting us have some rain though, because we don't get a lot here lately. Yeah. So we do definitely need it when it does come through here. So, is there anybody? Where do you call home?
We're up in Ball Ground, Georgia. Georgia, Ball Ground.
I was going to say I know where that is.
Yeah,
I'm originally from Albany, Georgia,
yeah, so,
but we lived in Lawrenceville, Georgia.
Yeah, so it's north of Atlanta.
Yes. Well, we say we live in Atlanta, but we all know we live in the high suburbs of Atlanta. Yeah. Completely different.
Whenever someone asks where you're from, we all from Atlanta. So if you say anything else, then I have no idea.
Well, we always say inside or outside, and someone goes, "Well, what does that mean?" Well, we know what it means. It means 285.
Yeah, well, 575.
For you, it's 575.
515, so
yep.
About there.
Well, thank you, sir, so much. Have a good one. Thanks for saying hi for us, to us. Appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hey, hydrate.
Have been.
Don't be falling off that thing dehydrated.
Of course not.
Thanks a lot, sir. Nice to meet you. From Ball Ground, Georgia. Yes, definitely know what that is. At first, I thought he said Baldwin, Georgia. I'm like, I know what that is too. Anybody else in our Ohana watching today from the state of Georgia? I was originally born and raised, and I think Owen can say that too. Just not in the same, not the same part of the state.
First 13, 14 years of my life was in Georgia.
Where can we head to now, sir?
So Dumbo is 5, Manatee Party is 5, Prince Terror, Chris Charming Regal Carousel is 5, Tomorrowland Speedway is 5, Freedom Mover is 5, Under the Sea is 5, Carousel Progress is 5.
Let's go ahead Under the Sea and then make our way around and do some more. Get some more rides in today. We'll do no food poll today. We're just gonna, I don't want to have to take away half an hour of us eating to take away from your day today. So, I don't know, we may grab a snack if it's mobile. But I think with less than 2 hours left in today's stream, we're going to just barrel through, try to get as many rides and attractions as we can. If you're watching with us today for the very first time, we'd love for you to take a couple of seconds and hit the subscribe button. This weekend, hit a new minor milestone, 34,400. We are 600 away now from 35,000. We are a third of the way. I don't know, one of these days, maybe, somehow, could be possible. Our community can grow and we can do more, be more, larger group, and maybe even make it to 100,000, who knows. But for now, we're very happy with our family here. And if you're watching today and you're looking for a family that enjoys theme parks and travel, but you don't want all the drama, you don't want the negativity, you don't want the nastiness that sometimes comes around with social media, this group is very supportive, very positive, and we look for the things in life that keep us going, because there's too much negativity. We don't have to go look for that. That just kind of shows up, you know? So How you doing today, Eduardo? Jen, odds of Ariel grooving and dancing today? They aren't good, Jen. They aren't good. The tides be against us, I see. How you doing, David D. Loves Disney? Bigger Shake says we're gonna need a bigger ship. We will. You know, Leah, it's one of those things we're gonna try. We try very hard to do, and I think in many ways we've held back from growing too fast because we like that close connection. We like the fact that people can get to know each other. We like the fact that you're not just a name in a chat. But I think there's ways to do both. I know we can continue to bring people in. I hope there's always a place for someone. As we always say, there's always an empty chair at our table. As long as there's someone out there looking for Ohana, we want to make sure that there's a place for them to come into and be a part. If they fit, they can sit. This is my family. Yeah, I found it all on my own. It's small and broken, yeah, but good. It's still good. He had a halibut.
Are you writing this stuff down? This is important stuff I'm telling you. This is gold. Have fun. Don't worry, this is supposed to be fun. Mind expanding, challenging, mostly fun. Yeah.
I'm good on that one. You know, go Tigers. Just like Thumper's dad says, if you can't say nothing nice, don't say nothing at all.
Fire safety. Please remain seated with your hands, arms, feet, legs, fingers, and fins inside your lampshade.
Oh, they got a whole tour group. I was literally walking. We stopped for a second, but I don't think we even had to. All right, place your bets. Is Ariel dancing today?
There was lots of dancing and singing. Wow, that was fun. And then, I'm getting ahead of myself. The story began when Ariel fell head over fins in love. Wait, no, it began when King Triton asked Sebastian to keep an eye on Ariel. Wait, it began when King Triton got hold of
under the sea is better than anything they got up there. One day when the dogs get hungry, that's your only way. Under the sea, under the sea. Nobody beat us, trials and eat us in Frigacy. We want the land folks off the cook. Under the sea, we have the hook. We got no troubles, like fish and bubbles. Under the sea, under the sea. Since life is for you, we got to do it naturally. Even the sturgeon and the rain, they get the red as I play. We got the spirit, you got to hear it. Under the sea. Play the flute, the cup, play the harp, the bass, play the bass, and they sound the chop, the bass, play the bass, the chop, play the top. The flute is the duke of soul. You can play the leads on the street, the drum barking out the flatfish, the sing the sled and the strap, they know where it's at, and know that glory road. Under the sea, under the sea. Darling, it's better down where it's wetter. Take it from me. Up on the shore they work all day. Out in the sun they slip away. While we be floating under the sea.
She swam this way. Said something about being in love with a human. We sent her to Ursula.
Yes, I do. We got several wings of the Caspian Sea. What's this? You've come to a stop. Maybe it's that sea witch. Listen to me. Stay seated in your clamshell while I get to the bottom of this. They were kidding when they called me rich. What you find nowadays, I've ended all my ways. Repentance and the light and made a switch. I bring good news! Your clamshells will begin moving immediately! Stay in your seats now. Yes, indeed. Those poor unfortunate souls, so sad, so true. They can fuck into my cold ones, please, and I help them. Yes, I do. Aluga, Saluga, come winds of the Caspian Sea. Brings us closer to set next laryngitis. What's this? You've come to a stop. Maybe it's that sea witch. Listen to me. Stay seated in your clamshell while I get to the bottom of this.
Let's listen to the duck section.
I bring good news! Your clamshells will begin moving immediately! Stay in your seats now.
La la la. La la la.
Everybody.
La 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 la.
Did you know it was a Little Mermaid that I learned the word impalement? Crazy sense of
since you brought up that scene up, how much does impalement come up in some form in Disney movies? Because
I can only name two. The Little Mermaid and Frozen.
Yeah, I was about to say that, but off the bat, the only two that I can come up with is...
I've been impaled.
But there's got to be more, right? There's got to be at least like 2 or 3 more. And you just can't, because it's a much like less popular movie or less...
All right, let's ask the chat. Name another Disney animated movie that features impalement. Boy, this has gotten really dark. I've been impaled.
Well, today, since about...
Wow, early morning. Love our Steamboat Willie, hidden Mickey here, flying up the rocks just right. You can see Steamboat Willie ready to take the day out. A great hidden Mickey.
Did you want to say hi?
Sure. How you doing?
Hi.
Good to see you. How you doing this Memorial Day?
Tired.
Yeah?
Hot.
Yeah, well, you know, been up, since like 6 o'clock this morning?
Yeah.
Going at it? Yeah. What's else? What else do you have on the agenda for today?
Well, we're about to eat, and then we're going to go ride some more rides.
Cool.
Where are you eating?
What's lunch?
Well, I'm eating a turkey leg, but everyone else is, it's over at Haunted Mansion.
Haunted Mansion over, oh, in that area? Cool. Over, was it Columbia Harbor House?
Yeah.
Fish? Good day for fish.
I can't have fish, though.
Ah, there you go.
Yeah.
That would be a good reason to have a turkey leg then. Cool. Where's home?
Georgia.
Georgia. We're just talking about that.
Yeah.
We're originally from Georgia.
My dad was talking to you earlier.
Oh, okay. Cool. Scott, right?
Yeah.
Awesome. I wasn't sure if you were actually here or not, or if he was just saying hi to you on the channel. So what's your channel again?
Soaring with Samuel.
Soaring with Samuel.
Yes.
And what all do you put on your channel?
Mostly just live streams. I live here. I just ended mine about 10 minutes ago.
Sweet.
So.
And this is a good day for streaming. Good day for streaming.
I'll be live again for the parade.
Sweet. For the 3 o'clock?
Yep.
Well, you guys can watch it with Soaring with Samuel then, because we're going to close today early because we got to get some other stuff to take care of. So we can all go jump over and watch the Festival of Fantasy Parade on your stream. Dude, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet y'all too.
And enjoy the turkey leg and not the fish. All right, and we'll see you next time when you go make it there. From Ball Ground, right?
Yeah.
Awesome. Good to meet you. Soaring with Samuel. Yeah, we're gonna close today just before 2 o'clock. We've got a appointment we have to get to and a drop off at 4 o'clock today. And there's no ifs, ands, or ways around it. So a little shorter stream than normal, but if you guys are watching with us today for the first time, come back with us. We're going to be back into normal schedule starting Wednesday. Tomorrow, the family is going to Epic Universe. We will not be long streaming. We will not be doing anything other than just maybe some little shorts here and there. Maybe go live with you every once in a while on one of our social media just for funsies. But it'd be quick. Because, well, we can't ride the rides at Universal while we're streaming. So when I came back in April, when I did 10 hours with you guys, I was only able to ride 2 rides. And one of them I was only able to ride because I dropped and left you guys at the entrance with Mouse Vibes. So this is one of my favorite spots right here. I don't know why, but I love this view right here.
OP Mama says, I think falling to your death is more common. Yeah, when someone dies in a Disney movie, especially if then falling is used a lot more.
How you doing, Steven? Hola, Bambino. We have seen all kinds of new track over at Big Thunder Mountain. We've even seen the what do you call it? The little robot where they put on the new track and they let it run around and on the track to test it. I don't know if all the track is in yet, but Big Thunder is not coming back to us until 2026. So I hope they just take their time and do it right.
Yeah, take all the time you need.
DLD, David and Deanna watching from Savannah, Georgia. Talk about a beautiful city, guys. If you're looking for a place that's just as laid back and filled with his history, the tours, and the dining in Savannah, what a great place. I'm gonna tell you, it's no high thrills. You're not gonna be running around like roller coasters everywhere, but you are gonna have a great time. Savannah's a beautiful city. How are you guys doing today? Welcome in, Linda B. Captain Toto, welcome in. All right, we've got a little less than an hour and a half left, guys. Let's go get some rides in. People mover? Let's go move some people, see what it looks like over there with our Astro Orbiter. I think before we do that though, let's take a small break for water. And let's pop in the Star Traders. All right, no spoilers, anybody, no spoilers. But who has gone to the theaters this past weekend and seen Lilo and Stitch live action? 183 million in the box office over Memorial Day weekend. That is a record, not just for Disney, but overall. We're about to go into the hub of Stitch merch. I don't know if he's still here or not. No, where is he all gone? I took him all out. That's amazing. Maybe they just put him in the center. He needs his own store. I mean, seriously. I don't think anyone would complain if Stitch had his own store. All right, I'm gonna put this up for just a second. I'm gonna get some water out. Anybody at home who is trekking with us who has not had their water, make sure to get your water bottles out. And here I can, as we're sitting here and Owen's looking at Stitch merch, I can read the chat with you guys for just a bit.
Yeah, this is definitely new.
We gotta remember though, yes, that is one of the newer ones. It's hard on the fry. Wait, who's going today? I can't, there's a Stitch rear in my face. Sorry. Greg, you will be going to, are you going to go see the movie today? Welcome in, Cinder. How you doing?
Big O'Shea said earlier that he was also going to see it, like this afternoon.
Go Tiger says, I had to see Mission Impossible. Reach your final destination. You got to see you saw Bloodlines and Final Reckoning before Lilo and Stitch? Wow. Choices, Go Tigers. But, you know, Cruise did pretty well. I think he did like 77 million. Think about it. The first Mission Impossible movie, when did it come out? 95? 96? Almost 30 years ago. That's pretty big. Water break, Captain Toto. Everybody get your water. Linda B says, looking forward to seeing Stitch. I will say this, without any spoilers on it, I enjoyed the movie. I got lots of things to say. I got lots of opinions, but I think instead of putting it on this here, I think I might sit myself down and write a blog post, and that way those who haven't seen it yet can, you know, not be spoiled by it. But this was 96. Steven says it was a 96. I knew it was 95 or 96. So next year, it's been 29 years since the first Mission Impossible movie came out. So it makes me wonder, the Final Reckoning, Go Tigers, no spoilers either, but I mean, I saw the first part, part one of that movie, what, 2 summers ago? I mean, does this mean the Final Reckoning? Does that mean that this is his final one? I mean, Cruise insists on doing all of his own stunts for the most part. So how far do you go before, you know, you just can't do it anymore? I think a lot had to do with a long weekend makes for a better box office.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
So good. Now here's the question, and again, no spoilers. Don't make it. Don't get in trouble. Don't have the mods time you out or have to delete your comment because you said too much. Talking generalities because not everybody had a chance to see it this weekend. But this is what I came into when the movie first started. My first thought was, I'm going to watch this movie with my mindset and my eyes. Would this movie be good, knowing as much as a Lilo and Stitch fan as I am? I mean, Lilo and Stitch has always been, since it came out in 2002, it has always been in my top 3 Disney movies. I've loved the movie. I always have. That's why we were blue. That's why we have so much Ohana. That's why our thank you song is Stitch. And when people donate, you see them, they donate $6.26. It's always, there's something to that. If that movie, if the live action movie had been the first movie,
would it be as good?
Would it be as good? That's the question. If you had never had the animated and the live action was by itself, would it have the same reaction? That's what I used to judge it by the entire time. So that's, you know, that's all I got to say about that. How you doing, AB? Welcome in. David D. Love Disney wants to see you guys help us out. 290. We've got 290 likes so far on today's stream. There is no chance we could ever get to 626, but if you guys can help us out, take a couple of seconds, hit the thumbs
low,
up.
but never zero.
Anything we do when it comes to that makes a big difference. So thank you guys for hitting the thumbs up button. TLP just saw the original Lilo and Stitch. So give him about another 20 years to catch up on the live action. Yeah. So we just saw. Yeah. That would be kind of weird, TLP, to go straight from the animated and go straight to the live action. Yeah, let it sink in a little bit.
Without any time to reflect on it.
Yeah. Hello, Antonio. All right. So have you watered?
I watered.
You watered?
I watered so hard. It's so good. I've actually been watering the entire time that we've walked over here.
This is my first water. Look at my bottle.
To be loved is to be changed.
Zara.
Like Stitch has got a hold of it.
I couldn't get it open.
Okay. Oh, at the top? Oh. Alrighty. Going to see about People Mover? Go Tigers. None of the live actions are as good as the animated. And I think that's a true statement. So, but they can try. Just don't ruin it. You know what I'm saying? When they first announced Lilo and Stitch going live, I was scared. I was like, they're gonna ruin it. Don't ruin it. Just don't ruin it. Don't make me get angry. Don't make me turn this movie theater around. I will say this though, as an avid lover and fan of Lilo and Stitch, the animated film, I did not dislike the live action. Is that valid?
I had notes. I didn't have a negative opinion as I did with some other.
I had notes. Yes, I had notes. But I was not mad. I did not come out feeling rejected, angry. All right, remember, as you guys are watching, if you're watching on your big screen television, if you realize that the summer's come upon us and you don't have your Disney vacation plans, your universal plans, your cruising plans, your any plans for vacations coming up now or in the future. We'd love for you guys to take a couple of seconds, hit the hit that QR code. Oh, look, it's Mike. Mike Wazowski! Oh, it's Mike. He's on TV. Hit that QR code on your big screen and let us know how we can help you book and plan your next vacation here. Susan and I are Travel Nation travel agents and would love to help you plan your next vacation. So, go Mike. Then there's Sally. How you doing, India? I haven't seen you in a while. You doing okay? Jay says that's too tough to say after watching the animated for years, but I still prefer the original. Did love the live action, and I don't normally like live action movies. I think they did a much better job of this one than they've done in the past. That is a good question, Go Tigers. How will How to Train Your Dragon gonna fare when it comes to the live action? It has been a while. I hope you're doing okay. Always good to see our family come back in. Doesn't matter how long. That's always a good sign of a good friendship. Doesn't matter how long it's been in between saying hello. It's just like picking it right back up and starting over again. Keep it going.
The second or third one.
Check out that bag, Owen. Some long arms. All right, let's keep going.
I don't want to go in here. I'm questioning if they have anything on the outside menu.
You see, they got rid of our ship. Cannot believe that. We lost our spaceship. Spaceship! Sorry. Anything cool, new? Do we need a snack? Oh, the Elio float. And the surfing Stitch float.
Spacecraft to monster maps. There's really nothing like today in Tomorrowland.
Lots of Lilo and Stitch stuff. Normally we wouldn't see any Lilo and Stitch until Stitch Day, June 26th, 626. We've got lots of Stitch stuff available, even over at the Poly. We usually only have one day to get the Stitch float.
Stars are everlasting. Spacecraft to monster maps. There's really nothing like today.
JS, it's good to see you today, especially since we didn't get to stream with you guys on Friday. We're taking another day off tomorrow. We're taking personal days. Isn't always necessarily for fun, but tomorrow will be about fun for the kids. We don't get to do that very often. But it's good to have a day like today where we can just kind of come in, especially for all of our... Who's our Ninja Watchers in here? Who's normally watching while at work and gets to enjoy the day with us today? Hi, Chip! Chip and Dale! I feel like I'm missing somebody.
I'm sorry, like Chip's walking to this next to this like girl, and at one point she like turns around like,
Oh, she didn't know it was there. I feel like how do you only have one chipmunk? Inside? Oh yeah. So my first full trailer for Elio in front of Lilo and Stitch.
I'm surprised they have not been boosting it more.
I feel like they've been mentioning the word Elio as a teaser for like 2 years now. Even after the trailer, I'm not 100% sure I know what the movie's about. I mean, I got a gist. You know, the last time that happened on a Disney movie, I went in not knowing anything about what's going to happen in the movie, was Encanto. Somehow I feel like the whole movie, the whole trailer, the whole idea and the plot line of Encanto was lost to me prior to watching the movie. It's a very interesting thing because nowadays, sometimes the trailers, they kind of lay out the whole movie for you. The only reason you go see a movie is to fill in the spaces in between, you know? Oh, we gotta walk it.
The escalator has turned into a ramp.
Oh.
Sorry for the convenience.
Sorry for the convenience. Oh man, this is an incline. Burn it, baby, burn it.
For your safety, remain seated at all times, keeping hands, arms, feet, legs, and other appendages inside your car. And please supervise.
I know. Yeah, too bad they don't have Stitch open now. It would have been a great time for the Stitch Great Escape to still be open.
Please step carefully onto the wheel platform, then step into the car. For your safety, remain seated at all times.
I know, Lorena. I'm feeling it in my calves. My moo calves. Hello, love hugs. How you doing today, Tiki Man fan? Yeah, who are normally? I got distracted, but we have all kinds of ninja watchers who normally can't chat very often or are limited because they're watching at work. Who are all of our lovely ninja watchers out there today who can actually take the time to actually chat?
Please supervise younger beings. Stay clear of the doors, which will open and close automatically. Enjoy your journey. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga sus manos, brazos, pies y pies.
Oh, we gotta put the lap bar up today. We wanted to ride in the broken one. Have a good one. Thanks, Casey. You're about to go loose on that one lace right there.
That's all right. Let's tie that real quick.
Mantenga sus manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del vehículo. Y cuide a sus niños. Gracias. Please step carefully onto the moving platform, then step into the car. For your safety, remain seated at all times, keeping hands, arms, feet, legs, and other appendages inside your car. And please supervise younger beings. Stay clear of the doors, which will open and close automatically. Enjoy your journey. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga sus manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del vehículo. Y cuida a sus niños. Gracias. Please step carefully onto the moving platform, then step into the car. For your safety, remain seated at all times, keeping hands, arms, feet, legs, and other appendages.
Good to see you today, Cinder.
Non-stop service around tomorrow.
Yeah, it's working on the Astro Orbiter. Not quite done yet, but it's almost there.
Greetings, intergalactic travelers. Welcome aboard the People Mover, presented by Enterprise. I'm Morak 5, your guide aboard this highway in the sky. Absolute best way to see tomorrow. And my stars, is there ever lots to see? Spacecraft to monster maps.
Yeah, there's a couple of cars up there.
In Tomorrowland.
For your safety, if you have wings, jetpacks, or gravity polarizers, please do not take flight while on board. Thank you.
The next station is Tomorrowland Urban Plan.
No word on when Astro Orbiter is set to reopen.
Green and red lines.
Don't worry, your express train keeps on rolling through the future, right by two of my favorite spots. First up, Progress City, Walt Disney's amazing dream for a community of tomorrow. Did you know Progress City inspired Epcot and a lot of the visionary ideas throughout Walt Disney World? Look, there's even a tiny people mover. I wonder if that means there's a tiny ORAC. On your right is Star Traders, home to the greatest goods in the galaxy. Except actual stars. Those are no longer sold.
Place looks familiar. I better look at the Astro Orbiter again.
Now approaching Tomorrowland Speedway and Tron Light Cycle Run.
I love a good circuit, and these are two of the best tracks in the cosmos for a bit of light, speedy competition.
From Galaxy and Ferry 1. Please keep forward-facing tentacles clear of oncoming vehicles. Thank you.
This is Starport 75.
Or as we locals call it, Spacemen. Our high-speed rocket port to distant deep space destinations.
Hey Owen, you think we should close the stream a couple minutes early today? Maybe actually ride Space Mountain? That's unheard of, dude.
Let relaxation wash over you at the most
I can't remember the last time we did that.
The coral dunes of IC7. You H2 owe it to yourself. Book today.
Park Bros, I'm always expecting rain, but you know, it's so dry here. You know, I remember, 3 years ago where it seemed like it rained every single day from this time period
I'm
on.
wondering where that is, or we need that back.
We've lost that the past 2 years. It has been such a drought. Mom, I have not seen a Stitch shoulder pal yet.
They should have invested that. They should make it.
If they have one, we haven't seen it. Zeletsky, if you're on the People Mover, hey, when we get off on the exit, come over and say hello. Paging Mr. Morrow, Mr. Tom Morrow.
Paging Mr. Morrow, Mr. Tom Morrow. Please contact Mr. Johnson in the control tower to confirm your flight to the moon. Thank you. keep forward-facing tentacles clear of oncoming vehicles. Thank you. Visitors from Galaxy M31.
Ooh, look at our spaceship has gone.
Oh, spaceship!
Our hydration station's no longer hydrating. There's our chipmunk. Our singular chipmunk. Oh, there's the other.
The next station is
Chip and Dale.
Disney's Carousel
Oh,
of
they're
Progress.
playing hide and go seek.
As usual, we'll keep moving ahead.
Or is that hide and go monk?
Like progress itself, this theater never stops, inspiring new generations to dream of a great, big, beautiful tomorrow.
It's a good old game of hide and go seek. Gotta love it. Stitch is over here meeting with Ohana.
So we see more and more of that. Taylor's just out and about.
How you doing, Note to the Mouse? Yeah, I don't think they have a choice but to make an Abu Dhabi park indoors.
Join me on this daring space mission. I can see you on return.
Affirmative. We're on it, Buzz. You can count on us.
Remember, guys, our Space Ranger spin is only going to be open until August. Then we'll be closed down from August to 2026 for refurbishment. New blasters, new interactive targets, new character, and a new area.
Now approaching Monsters Incorporated laugh floor.
Mike Wazowski has brought in some real monsters of comedy. Whether you have one eye or nine, take the time to see this show.
How you doing, Tyler?
Now approaching Tomorrowland Transit Authority Station.
My fellow sentient life forms, our people mover journey has nearly come full orbit. Thanks for riding with us. It's been a pleasure to have you aboard. And even though we're concluding, this is always my favorite moment. Because now is the time. Now is the best time to go out and explore tomorrow.
Today.
See you in the future.
I want to ride that.
I don't think there's a way time for that.
I want to ride that right there. That one. That one looks shiny. Because it's so shiny. They had an ornithopter. An ornithopter. Have you not seen Dune?
Oh.
Step onto the moving platform with caution. And
Ornithopter!
exit by stepping away from the car. Thank you. Please keep arms, antennae, and other appendages away from the doors and remain seated until they open automatically. Step onto the moving platform with caution and exit by stepping away from the car. Thank you. Please keep arms, antennae, and other appendages away from the doors and remain seated until they open automatically. Step onto the moving platform with caution and exit by stepping away from the car. Thank you.
Thank you.
Please keep arms, antennae, and other
Okay. I gotta walk down? Oh, man. Short wait time though. Souvenir pennies. Buzz Lightyear.
Oh, for Buzz Lightyear Space Racer Spin. Woody chose the lots on Buzz. Remember, if you want one, use a dollar bill. If you use your credit card, it will charge you.
You're automatically buying all of them. Speaking of Wednesday, guys, if you are part of our Magic Crew cast, you're going to want to watch with us on Wednesday when we're back live with you guys in the parks, especially if you are a Muppets fan at Hollywood Studios, guys. So we're going to do something special on Wednesday. We want you guys to be a part of it. So come join us on Wednesday as we come back. Tomorrow we're going to be taking a day off to explore Epic Universe as a family, taking a personal day. Be back with you Wednesday for Hollywood Studios and Epcot.
Okay, we're going to be heading to the front of this area anyway, right? And I mean area, I mean Seven Seas Lagoon.
Oh yeah?
You want to potentially, like, after spending a bit more time, head over to the party to see if they have anything there.
Oh, you want to wrap up our time here in the Magic Kingdom and go back to the Poly for a Stitch? You want a Stitch treat at the Pineapple Lanai, don't you?
I Stitch treat. I want to see if they have. And
Are you saying no to a Stitch treat over at the Poly?
Don't put me in this.
I'm putting you on the spot. I'm making you. I don't know. Let's ask the crew. We've got 1 hour left before we have got to close down. Would you guys like to have more fun here in the Magic Kingdom, or would you guys like to ride back over to the Poly and have a Stitch treat with us? Speaking of the Galactic Federation, it's our last little bit of the Galactic Federation left here in the parks. You know Lilo and Stitch, you know this. That would be funny. Park Bros, maybe they took the spaceship down because they're going to make Flight of the Navigator 2. Who wants to go ride back with the Poly with us, and we'll get a Stitch treat? Will that work with everybody? Stitch, that's stressed. Stitch, desserts. Okay, desserts. We didn't have a lunch bowl today, so will a Stitch Dole Whip work? For the Ohana. Are they still serving Tonga toast? Oh, I wish. Oh, I wish.
That marks about 11.
Only till 11:30.
Fried sourdough, stuffed with bananas.
And cinnamon.
What more do you need?
You know, if it wasn't for the fact that Liberty does not like bananas, or the fact that she doesn't like cinnamon, she would be all over Tonga toast. Near and far.
It is now time for the magical friendship
Well, if you guys are okay with us taking you guys back to the Poly to end up with a treat there, Let's say goodbye to the castle today.
Tiana, Naveen, and Lewis.
If you're watching today and you haven't done so already, take a couple of seconds, hit the thumbs up button. Let YouTube know that you enjoy being a part of the stream today. And thank you for the support, everybody.
From the land of the enchanted woodlands, Rapunzel, Flynn Rider, Vladimir, and Hookhand. From the land of the Mystic Mountains.
See you later, baby dove.
Anna, and Olaf.
Hi, Michelle. Good to see you, Jessica, in the view. Hey.
Oh, gosh, it's great to have so many friends here.
Now we can all dance together. That was so much fun. Yeah!
Why give her a dance?
Oh, Mickey, this really has been the best day ever.
Discovering new dreams.
That's an adventure for sure.
Trying something new.
And having a
Drinking good time.
You bet.
Finding the confidence to be true to yourself.
That's right.
Here's to all of us, old friends and new.
Warm hugs for everyone.
Oh, this is what I love about the friendship fest.
Wherever you are and wherever you come, we're so glad you're here. The best is yet to come. Today we make history with our friends, family. We just begun. Was it a lifetime? A chance to explore. The future is waiting. Life can go from the open and wish. And off we go to a place we long to belong. We're the ones who lives in you and me. We just need to believe. Like a shooting star, we bring your heart every dream. Breaking free. It's a memory that you hold inside. It's a friendship yet to unfold. We will celebrate where the magic feels like home. Let's go where the magic feels like home. Let's go where the magic feels like home. Let's go where the magic feels like home. The magic feels like
To old friends and new, thank you guys for joining us here today, this Memorial Day.
to enjoy the rest of your magical Friendship Fair day here at the Magic Kingdom.
This is the only one of the few places where you can see the 50th symbol.
Yep, that's it. They covered up all the others. Well, I'm glad they found it in time, Linda B. Hey, and if you've got any downtime, any recovery time, we're really selfish and we love it when you spend time with us. So we'll be here to hang out with you if you need some recovery time.
Beautiful day out. Especially there's bunting everywhere.
Oh, so much bunting. There's bunting here, bunting there.
The biggest bunting that we have.
All right. We are not done yet. We're going to go take a quick ride over to the Polynesian, get ourselves a Stitch treat. Pardon me. My little niece. I know why I'm sneezing. So long forever. Good.
Thanks so much, everyone. And now, the Dapper Dance will continue on by singing a beautiful song for you. This one's titled, How Can I Miss You If You Won't Go Away?
All right, one final look back, guys, of our castle today. If you're having one of those weeks, one of those days, one of those hours, or just one of those years, we hope that when you come into our live streams, you can just put that all aside, take escape from reality for just a bit and have some fun with our community here. So thank you guys for spending some time with us today. And if you do have to leave out early before you make it back to the Polynesian on the other side of the lagoon, we hope that you guys have a good Memorial Day, that you'll get a chance to memorialize those, commemorate and remember those who have served in the service of our country. And we're glad that you guys have spent a few minutes with us today. All right, so let's head on out. Cruella de Vil, she doesn't scare you, no evil thing will. And it's a take a sudden chill. Cruella, Cruella de Vil. Anybody else grew up wanting one of those as a car? Like when I grew up, I want to drive a Cruella de Vil with the top down and crazy look in my eyes, careening through the London countryside in the middle of a snowstorm. Cruella de Vil. Don't realize you've seen those kind of eyes watching you from underneath the rock. All right, we need to take the resort line. Yep. Remember, there are 2 monorail lines here when you come to the Magic Kingdom. You take the express. It only makes 2 stops, folks. It stops at the Transportation and Ticket Center and the Magic Kingdom. That's it. Only 2 stops. That's why it's called the express. It doesn't make any other stop other than those 2. But if you want to go to any of the other resorts, like hanging out at the Contemporary, the Grand Floridian, the Polynesian, you got to take the resort line. It has a total of 5 stops and allows you to do some resort hopping. We're going to be doing that starting in June. We're going to be going to a resort every Tuesday for the entire summer. This will be our 4th year. I can't keep up with it. We've been doing it for so long. Every summer, we just want to invite you guys to do some resorts with us every Tuesday. And if you are familiar with the resorts, come along and hang out and chill. If you're very familiar with the resorts, come in and help us talk about your greatest memories staying at those resorts. But if you've never been and would like to know a little bit more, this summer will be a great time. We get to learn a bit more. I think it's a good one, Owen. Good one? Right for the taking. Not all green. Gotta start training for a dopey. What are you gonna do? Run. Don't have plans for a cruise in the future, but would love to go cruising. Never done it before. Don't want to miss out on an opportunity to do it with a group. Come do it this summer with us. We're in July. We're going to be going to the Utopia of the Seas, Royal Caribbean, July 14th through the 18th. Plenty of staterooms still available. And so many of our crew went on the Virgin Voyages cruise. Looking forward to having some additional crew members who didn't get to go with us on Virgin, or maybe even some who did. Come and join us in July for the Utopia of the Seas. Until August, it's the 2nd largest cruise ship in the Royal Caribbean fleet. In August, the Star of the Seas joins Icon as a sister ship. Utopia will take the 3rd largest until the Legend opens up and comes out in 2026. Want to join us in December for a maritime cruise? Join us with Mickey, Minnie, and all of their friends for some Christmas fun. We will be going on the Disney Dream December 5th through the 8th, sailing out of Fort Lauderdale, going to Nassau, Bahamas, and Castaway Cay. And then finally, we've already started booking for next year's 2026 Virgin Cruise aboard the Valiant, not Valiant, we took it off the Valiant, the Brilliant Lady, a brand new cruise ship. Hasn't even debuted yet. So many of you guys are already going with us to Alaska, sailing out of Seattle, Washington. 7-night cruise. Raise your hand in the chat if you guys have already booked with us to go on the Alaska tour. Cruise ship next July 2nd through the 9th. Yes, we will be spending 4th of July in Alaska, celebrating our great nation as far north as possible. How you doing, Kelsey? Come on, Haley Monkey, we love you to join us. Emo! We decided that we needed a Stitch treat, so we're gonna go over to the Poly and have a Stitch float or Stitch Dole Whip before closing out today. Yes, we're heading to the Poly. Let's go to the Poly. Let's go to the Poly. Let's go to the Poly to get ourselves a street resort. Okay. Contemporary. Contemporary. Hi, cousin. How you doing, Patrick? Welcome in. Brittany, welcome in. Good to see you guys today. Thanks for popping in for a bit. How you doing, Joanna? We had a very tiring weekend, Joanna. I hope yours was more fun than ours. Ours was not bad. It's just we were doing a lot of work all day Friday, all day Saturday, and Sunday morning. We had an arduous task ahead of us. A little bit of sweat, a little bit of tears, but we had something that needed to be done. And we figured if we got it done on Memorial Day weekend, it would be a better weekend than any other. So we'd have a little bit more time to get it done. And we did. So how about you guys? How was your weekend? How you doing, Big Green? So Emo, we are on the resort line, meaning that this monorail not only stops at the Transportation and Ticket Center and the Magic Kingdom like the Express, but it also stops at the Contemporary, the Polynesian, and the Grand.
Thank you.
Just be careful. You know, certain times we've seen people get on this monorail and ask when it stops at Art of Animation, or what stop does it stop at All Star Movies. We hope that if you are coming to Walt Disney World, that watching our live streams is a fun way of learning more about the layout of the land, so you don't get yourself caught into a weird scenario where you're on the wrong train trying to get to a location it doesn't go to. Oh my goodness, look how much they've done over there, dude. Wow. I have not shown that to anybody. Whoa. A brand new DVC resort. Did you guys see that? Wowzers. Take it from Spectre Gadget. Joanna says busy redecorating our house, but finally relaxed yesterday with a barbecue. I'm glad you got some time. had someone invite us to come join them to watch Lilo and Stitch yesterday. That worked out really well. We needed it after working hard over the weekend. So it was a good time. Much appreciated. All right, we're gonna stay on here and ride one more stop over to the Polynesian. Dopey Runner, you have to stay on here a really long time before they get to California Adventure. So yesterday, Park Bros, we went over to Universal and to check some things out. And when we came and were driving into Universal, they had the sign up telling us that Volcano Bay, their water park over at Universal Orlando Resort, was completely full and at capacity. So the parks may not seem that busy, but boy, the water parks were.
Monorail green, we're headed to the Polynesian. If you're standing, hold out for a handrail and everything again to be on time. Thank you.
Well, we hope the live streams help, Brittany. Those who are watching today and you're like, all right, this guy seems okay. He seems to know a little bit about Disney. We bring you guys with us every weekday, Monday through Friday. So all right, Owen, guess the line. How long is the line going to be at the Pineapple Lanai?
Let's see. I mean, it's Memorial Day, so I'm not sure if a lot of people are going to be actually at the resorts. Most of them are probably going to be at the parks spending that dinner. It really depends on how many people are doing a park day and how many are staying at the resort, chilling.
True. How you doing, Doran?
There potentially could be a lot of people who have been going.
Whoa! I should have done that. Sorry, I looked down through the gap between the monorail and the. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that. How you doing, Randy and Heidi?
Like going at it. I'm gonna tell them to get it.
In other words, you're not gonna put yourself out there. Got it. No chances.
I mean, we come here so often. We see like rain time, seeing much rain on a regular basis. So.
Oh, I love the smell of the poly. Love the smell of the poly. You know what? We don't stay here as often as I'd love to, but I love coming in this place. It feels like home. How you doing, Mitchell? Welcome in. Missed you earlier. When I get in here, I gotta reconnect. Is the floor vibrating, or am I just hungry?
Kind of, yeah.
The floor feels like it's bouncing up and down. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. How you doing, Shannon and BBCs? Dash for Cash, my favorite resort. Mine too. Welcome in with me. Let's go get ourselves a Dole Whip. A Stitch. But first, let's go check out Stitch over here. Stitch. All the Stitches.
Petty cake, mint chocolate chip filling in fondant decor.
$7.99 for the Stitch Dome.
That is an interesting mix. Confetti cake with mint chocolate chip. Okay.
So two of them don't have a flower. What happened there?
And we also have blueberry muffins and berry muffins.
Yes, my favorite. I love a good, healthy blueberry muffin in the morning.
Healthy.
I love blueberries are good for you guys. They have antioxidants. Mm-hmm. It's really good in the morning.
Yep.
So you can come over here and get, or if you don't like blueberries, you can get the brand.
Yeah.
The brand muffins are really nice too. Wow, those are some good looking.
Honestly, I could go for any of these.
Those are some good looking muffins right there.
Good looking muffins.
Good muffins. Alrighty. Best part of waking up is blueberry muffins in your cup. Is there a line outside?
It looks great.
You're not helping. You came up with this idea, and now you're making it a big deal that we got a long line. You're making me think twice about it. Okay. There's a line. There's a line. There's a little line. All right, go get in the line. I'm coming with you.
You know what we could do is I could go see if there's like Tiki Terrace. Grab a spot there and you come find me.
Oh, okay. Well, why don't you stay with me with the camera? Because you know you're gonna get 30 seconds away. We're gonna walk away 30 seconds from that window and it's just gonna melt, right?
That's true.
So we want to see it when it's pretty.
In its pure form.
We want to see it in Instagram worthy. Not waiting 2 minutes and it melts. All right. We can go eat over at Tiki Terrace. I'd actually prefer to. Can we eat inside? Where it won't melt as fast, maybe?
Well, we can see if there's any places like that because
Besides, we'll let you pay for it and I'll hold the camera. How about that? Yeah. Does that work? No. Lilo and Stitch. And Stitch. Okay. Let's get in line. Ooh, long line. Are you guys in line? Oh, thank you. We're gonna get a Stitch tree. You gotta get a Stitch tree, right? You guys having a good time?
Yeah, really good.
Staying hydrated? Well, we're cheating too. We're left Magic Kingdom just to get a Stitch dessert. So, would you guys like to say hello to everybody?
Yeah, of course.
So, where do you guys? Where's home?
We're in Davenport. We're about 15 minutes.
Oh, that's forever. That takes forever in Davenport.
Yes.
Oh man.
Especially with that traffic on
I know. Well, it's gotten better.
Yes.
That one little lane has made all the difference.
yes.
So, I like your light year. That's an awesome shirt. To infinity and beyond. Are you a space ranger? Yeah. Is this your sister?
Yep. Jackson say yes.
Hi. We were just talking about Marie earlier today too. Somebody, we were like determining that she should be a Disney princess by default.
Oh yeah.
But I said she's better than a princess. She's a lady.
Yeah, she's such a good.
Lady.
I'm a lady.
I don't start fights, but I finish them. Well, thank you guys for watching. So I hope you guys have fun today. And we're gonna go check out Stitch and maybe cool off a little bit.
Yeah, stay cool.
Thanks for saying hi.
Thank you.
So we have a Experiment 626 cone. Blue vanilla soft serve with cotton candy flavor served in a Stitch inspired by chocolate ears.
It's got the chocolate ears in it.
So
remember 626 Day back in 2019 when we stood in line here to get that cone? Because they were only available for one day. By the time we got up to the front, they were out of the ears. So all we got was a cotton candy cone.
They de-eared them.
We are just sad adults because we're just the whole time we're like, oh, I wanted the ears. Is that it? Is there anything else new to mention? No.
It's just that one cone, $5.
So how many do you want?
How? 5.
You want 5?
I mean, just one.
You have to hold
it seems
them.
like a small
It's just a
portion
little
size.
treat. It's just a little cone.
I mean,
it's just a little something, something. That's all it is.
I mean, a Dole Whip is like 2 cents less and it's much more decent for it. So.
Patrick says, I'm going to see the new Lilo and Stitch live action movie tomorrow. We saw it yesterday afternoon. And it's a good movie. It's a cute movie.
It's good. It's decent.
It's different.
It's different. So
I'm not going to spoil anything, but they did take some liberties when they rewrote the movie.
They changed it.
A few things here and there.
Yeah.
Some things got added, some things got taken out. But they still captured the heart of the movie. And they did a really good job of animating Stitch, and that was the biggest thing. How about this? It's going to be at least another 10 minutes. Why don't you take everybody into the boutique? And I will stand in line out in the heat. And once you come in, check back in with us.
Got it. How is everyone doing? I can actually, hold on. Since I have my phone, I can pull up the picture I just took. And there we go. This is what they have. Blue vanilla soft serve with cotton candy flavor served in a waffle cone, topped with Stitch inspired by chocolate ears. It's a tiny cone, and compared to the whip, it does not seem like much, but it's something different, so. They have to have a lot of Stitch stuff inside here, right? There's no way they don't have at least something. One no section. If it's based off of somewhere else in the world, they always have some special type of treat or snack. I always see Honolulu cookies here. I've never tried them, but they're always displayed here. So many boxes of these things. Oh, and I missed the ice cream for the furniture voyages cruise. They, Gumbe for dessert. They have a, you can choose from a mango ice cream, green tea ice cream, or a swirl of the two. But the flavors don't really matter as much as the toppings. It comes with a caramel and mochi marshmallows. Those two make it. It's so good. What is this? Madeleine Chocolate Company. So it's a semi-solid milk chocolate. Chocolate rose. Semi-solid tells me this, it might be hollow in the middle, but I've never seen this here before. I did not put it in. I thought I put it in. I did not. There we go. Oh, good.
That's exactly it. That's why I didn't get it.
Trader Sam's. Oh. Buy one Trader Sam's Tiki Totem mug and one Trader Sam's chip and dip bowl set. Together, $75. So we have this and this together. That's kind of a cool deal. So I still need to get over to Trader Sam's. I'm actually glad I tried some drinks on the ship because I got an idea of what got our lamp. $360 straight from the rooms. A bunch of different tiki mugs. I guess also salt shakers, mugs and bowls.
Hello, Bob. How are you doing today?
Good.
Good. Are you looking for anything special?
Not just really just looking around. Is there anything new that has been recently added to inventory?
Recently.
Yeah, so there's so many like ceramic and specialty like mugs sets. We have this chip set. You can put sauce in here, little meats or chips on these bowls to actually pull out. This actually, very careful, pulls off. We have some tiki mugs. And we have this Dole Whip bowl. I mean, it looks nice. But then another part of me is like, you have to take this off every time you eat out of it. Like, you're not going to use the top purposefully every time you eat out of it. But it looks nice when you're not, I guess. Oh wait, the shirt's over here. Let me just, there we go, that's a better view. So interesting. Island Tower at the Polynesian Resort. You're going to have to come over here. Some guy posted on Facebook that they had the Maui lamp shipped home. When he received it and opened it, the head. Oh no! Can you even do anything like that? But that is a. I mean, did it just like crack, like into two even pieces, or did it shatter? Because if it shattered, some merch that is actually in the parks. I mean, at every resort, you're always going to find at least one section, may it be tiny, of stuff you can find in the parks without actually having to go into the parks. That includes our new Fantasia set, our probably Walt Disney World set that's been out for a while now, and our 2025 set. They can contact Disney Services and center replacement. Okay, that's good. I didn't know if that was a certainty or not. So how close are you to the front of the line right now, Dad? Still a bit out? Another deal they have at the moment.
Probably the best price.
It broke at the neckline. Okay, well, I feel like you would probably still want to go to guest services to see if they can send a new one, but it's also the like if it's split into like very few pieces, you could potentially glue it back together. It'd be very hard because that is a very not easy to fix shape, but you could do it. You could try. That's why I asked that. That's my thought process there. So something that we've noticed as of late, if you come here during a certain time, you can actually make your own nut lay. That is really hard to see, but children one is 15 plus tax, that's 16 nuts. Adult is 20 plus tax, and that's 24 nuts. That is here every 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So a lot of colors to choose from. We measure out to 40.
Take it away.
Be sure to, when you check into a resort, if you intend to stay a day at the resort to just chill or refill a bit, be sure to check the itinerary of some of the activities you can actually do at the resort. There'll be some things that will be happening across our resorts regardless of where you're staying. Like they'll always have movies. If they have a fire pit, they'll have marshmallows. But there are some specific ones that are unique to each resort, like the nut lays I just showed off. So be sure to check your schedule. There may be a fun activity or something interesting right under your noses. How's everyone doing? We're 30 for 400. If you, how many do we have in here? If there's anyone who's not hit that like button, if you could hit that right now, that'd be great. Appreciate it. We're about to wrap up Ferry soon. We can't stay on for much longer. We have a lot of stuff we need to do. We're going to Epic tomorrow. I am very excited about that. I've been looking forward to this for more than half a year. I am so excited. But we do have a lot of things we actually need to get prepped. So we'll be ending off a bit earlier than what we usually do. And we're going to be going at it, getting everything prepped and ready for our vacation to Epic tomorrow. So you can't really see the board that well because the lighting's not there. I am going to go nuts. I am just Like the rope is going to drop Tromas, and I'm just going to be gone. There's going to be one frame where I'm there, and the next I'm going to just be disappearing. I'm going to be going nuts. I'm so excited for you, all of you, Owen. You guys serve another family day. We won't actually be streaming because we made this decision earlier, but we do actually want to enjoy the park fully, and we can't really do that if we're streaming. Not only does streaming take a lot of focus and energy, that you can't really put to anything else. Universal has a strict no ride rule when it comes to cameras. You can only do Yoshi. I'm trying to think. You can do Yoshi. I think that may be it. There's not really any other ride where they'll let you take a camera on. So if we tried to do that the entire day, we wouldn't be able to get on any rides. So we won't be streaming, though we will be taking lots of media. So be sure to check Instagram, Patreon, any other forms of social media you guys follow us on, because we're going to be doing a few tidbits, showing a few tidbits for you guys here and there. That is exactly what's going to happen. The rope is going to drop, and I'm just going to be gone. It's like, okay, rope's drop. Okay, we got everyone. We got Kayla. We got Susan. We got where in the world's Owen? Where did Owen go? I want to say hi to Frank here. Grab a picture of him. He's pretty tough. Also, his bride will be there. Leo, for a second, I didn't know exactly what you were talking about. I was like, oh, is Frank in the park with us? If he is, he can come over and say hi. No, you're talking about Frank's fine. We're going to, that just got nice and nice. I'm going to make my way back down. Thank you guys for staying with us. Let's get that cone.
Okay, you got about 4 seconds before this thing completely melts. Not gonna last long at all. Use a little cone. It's a tiny cone. Owen did not give me the battery, so he has to walk right behind me.
Put it in your pocket?
Sure. It's a tiny little bitty cone. They got little. Are you gonna put that in my pocket, or are you just gonna sit there and?
Oh, that's what it is.
That's not my pocket.
Yeah, okay, I see that.
All right, why don't you just unplug it, because I gotta go. It's a tiny cone. I don't think we got a full-size cone. The line was really long, and they were trying so hard to get caught up. Let's Stitch. He needs help. Okay. Huh. That's like a bite. $12 and 30 cents for two. In my pocket, dude. Other pocket. Probably not any ice cream inside the cone, but it's cute. It is kind of sad, isn't it? It should be a little bigger. I should have got it in a cup. I think if you get it in a cup, it gets bigger.
Wrap that around it.
I'm just gonna eat it like this. It's like literally 2 bites. Yeah, I think they're supposed to make them bigger.
Y'all live stream? What's your, y'all do like Twitch? Or something?
YouTube.
YouTube. What's your name?
Ear to ear magic.
Just like it is on the hat.
Your,
Ear to ear?
Ear to ear magic. Okay, thank you.
Where are you guys visiting from?
Alabama, Huntsville.
Huntsville, Alabama.
Not far wrong, but so
You guys?
the distance.
Yeah. Where y'all?
We're here. We're here.
Yeah, nice.
We moved from Atlanta back in 2018.
Yeah, so y'all
We
just
do
been
this
here?
every day, every weekday. So how long are you guys here for?
This whole week.
The whole week?
Yeah, we're gonna be here.
Sweet. School already over for the year?
Yeah. Ended like
Great.
a week ago, so
Would you guys like to say hello to the chat?
yeah, sure.
So who's back in Huntsville that you like to give a shout out to?
I'd like to give a shout out to all my teachers at Monrovia Middle School and my football coach. And that's
When does practice start back?
It's starting, we got it every week. I'm missing 2 practices.
Are you kidding me? You're already starting practice for next year?
Yeah.
Wow.
We got 3 practices each
I
week.
figured you'd have a couple of weeks or something to enjoy summer before.
No,
That's
I got
dedication.
I got it every week.
They don't play around with football in Huntsville. Guess what? So how about you guys? Anybody you want to say hello to?
Just my family and teachers from Athens Renaissance.
Awesome. Anybody you want to give a shout out to?
I guess my dance teachers at North Alabama.
Cool. And do you guys get the whole summer off, or do you have to start something back as well?
I'm just doing summer dance.
So it's good to have some summertime.
Yeah.
So, well, it's good to meet you guys.
Yeah,
Here at Ear to Ear Magic, we're here every weekday. So if you ever want to come along, come on in. Thanks, guys. All right. I'm taking my 2 bites of my ice cream. What do you think?
There's a good flavor.
Needed more. Needed a little more.
I mean, my kind of logic is for like slightly lower, you can get a full Dole Whip, which is much more.
Well, here's the secret too. Ask for it in a cup. Then they take it and they fill the cup up and they put the cone on top. I think they can fit more in a cup.
And Stitch has a hat now. Bonus. You know?
Stitch has a clown hat.
Has a dunce cap.
All right. So I'm gonna steal it. Let's fill the space over here. Guys, we need to wrap up for today. We have a pretty important chore. Has to be done. And I have ice cream all over my face.
We both look like we ate a Smurf.
Yeah, it felt like I just, massacred Papa Smurf. So we're gonna try to clean up before we try to do adult things, if that's possible. So. Still cute. I rarely, if ever, get to finish something before Owen does.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, when it comes to everything else, I usually eat before you. When it comes to ice cream, yours is gone before I'm even halfway through it.
All right.
There's blue everywhere. The tongue matches the shirt.
I'm not going to test that out. Well, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us this Memorial Day. I'm going to redo that there. There we go. I'm not going to miss that Last bit of action there.
This doesn't look like I have a beagle.
Greg says, thanks for streaming today. Thanks for hanging out with us today. Bye, Goofy Girl. Thank you so much, Joe Moss. Leo. Got a bruise today from hitting the like button. Thank you, guys. It only takes a little bit. Thank you, Cinder. For all of you guys hanging out today, we appreciate it. Reminder, tomorrow, we bought tickets for Epic Universe for our family back last October. So tomorrow, out of respect for the kids, to give them a full chance to enjoy the park without having to share it. You guys are a lovely community. We will miss you. We may even go live for small bits and even have some things up on social media like Instagram, Facebook, and even here on YouTube. But we're going to be fully into the park with the kids tomorrow. So guys, come and join us on social media, but we'll be back with you live here for our next live stream for Hollywood Studios and probably Epcot on Wednesday. So come and join us then. If you're watching today for the first time, come back and join us again on Wednesday as we get back into it. Hit the subscribe button. Guys, we've hit 34,300. Scratch that. 34,400 subscribers. You guys, thank you so much for all that you guys do to support us and make it possible for us to do what we do and share the parks with people in a family-friendly, safe environment, and get away from all the clickbait and all the drama. Just enjoy the parks for what they are. So thank you guys so much for that. As we close out today, as always, we want you guys to reach out to us when you want to book Disney, when you want to book Universal, when you want to book a cruise like Disney Cruise Line, Virgin Voyages, Royal Caribbean, Carnival, MSC, Norwegian, and anything you can think of. Or you want to take an all-inclusive resort tour with your family at beaches or just with you and your loved one at Sandals. Reach out to us. Let us know how we can help you. You can always find us over at eartoearmagic.com. Go to our travel services page, fill out one of the forms. Susan or Heather will reach out to you guys, book your quote, help you book your trip, not charge you anything. We charge nothing to be your travel agent. Matter of fact, if there's a service that requires us to charge you a fee, to this point, we'll just tell you we can't help you because we'd have to charge you for it. We don't do that. So reach out to us. Let us be your personal concierge travel service provider, and we would love to see you guys in the parks of the future. So thank you so much for hanging out with us today. Take care of each other, be good to your community, and as we always say, do these three things: share a laugh, share a smile, share a compliment. Don't share your stitch cone, but whatever you do, be the sunshine in somebody else's day. From all of us here at Ear to Ear Magic, have a most wonderful, blessed Memorial Day, and we'll see you guys Wednesday in the parks. Thanks, everybody. Have a great one. We'll see you again real soon. Bye, everybody.
You don't even need to drive me home. With the energy I'm on, I'm just gonna
Can
ride.
I just leave you here and I'll pick you back up Wednesday?
I'm just gonna run. Don't you dare.
You don't need to go to Epic Universe. You don't even like most of the stuff, right? You don't like Super Nintendo. Do you? Why are you looking? Don't look at me that way. You're gonna make people think something's wrong.